Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer season 2, episode 4. I just watched the episode 3. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. Yes, I know it's a movie. Yes, I decided to react to the 7 episodes composing that movie. I think that it's better for you guys to have more of the reaction part, and it's better for me because I have more time, more place also to discuss with you in intros and reviews about what I thought about these episodes, what is happening and stuff like that. And clearly, because of the 2 last episodes, I just know that I was right, because what happened during the 2 last episodes, to discover Tanjiro's dream, but also the other one's dreams, to have his family like that reunited back, like that, to have Tanjiro suffering from it, to first to be so happy and then to have to renounce to that dream, renounce to them, to be with them, because he knows that it's not the truth, it's not real, and he's screaming to them that he's sorry, that they have to forgive himself, to have them screaming to Tanjiro, you have to stay with us, and all. It was awful, it made me cry, but I knew it, and that's why today I plan to react to 2 episodes, because I knew that for sure I would suffer during the first one, and I thought that maybe the second one, this episode 4, during it, they're gonna wake up, they're gonna begin the fight against that demon, like, it's gonna be the resolution of that situation that I hate. Okay, they are living their best dreams, maybe, but it's not real. So it's a torture, in fact, for them, because they have to wake up from that dream that they love so much, but which is not real, because maybe people died. It's a case for Tanjiro, because it's impossible, like, for Zenitsu, because it reminds also horrible stuff that happened, like it's the case for Rengoku with his dad, what we learned about his dad, the fact that his dad gave up on being Yonashita, fell into depression, something like that, not considered him anymore, so without a mother, without really a father, and with a brother to whom, he had the responsibility of, really Rengoku, he didn't have such a beautiful life, and no matter what, right now he's so positive, he's always, smiling, always into a good mood, so nice with people and all. I'm wondering about it, are we gonna have an explanation about it, the fact that he chose to be like that, to be so positive and all. It could be great to have that discussion with him at some point. I hope that we're gonna have that. To understand also what happened to his dad, why his dad fell into depression like that. And we have these 4 kids, people who are attached to our guys, so they can enter into their dreams, so they can have access to their cores, to destroy them from the inside, to destroy their minds. We saw how it happened for Rengoku, who managed to stop it, really it was that close. We have Tanjiro now, one who wants to do it to Tanjiro's core, but Tanjiro, at the end of the last episode, you really tried to kill yourself because you thought that it could be a solution, because your father suddenly appeared and told you to cut something and you understood that you had to cut your throat. I really don't think that it was what he meant. Truly, he meant to cut something to have access to your core, and also, if something bad is happening to you into this dream, it's happening into the real life. I have this impression, me. So we'll see. We have Nezuko outside, into the real world, who is alive for sure, who is awake, who can help, who used a new blood demon art because she was bleeding, again that's something big, We know that Muzan can use that blood demon art. It's important, it's making her unique. Is it a coincidence or not? The fact that they are using the same blood demon art, I'm not so sure. We'll see about it, but it's important. For sure, it's important for me. Can we talk about it also? And that demon, the lower one, he has a plan in mind. It was not all for him to block them into dreams, to kill them from the inside. It's not all because he said they are buying me time, so to do something else, to accomplish another mission for Muzan. For me, it's for Muzan that is doing that. You know what I think about it? The fact that Muzan, I think is using that as a diversion because he doesn't care about that demon. He gave him that mission about killing Tanjiro and another Ashira, one Ashira. Like, if you can do it, that can be great. Like, I'm not killing you, so go try to do that on your own. For me, it's a diversion to do something else during that time. We'll see. See, I have a lot of theories. I have a lot of questions also. It's not new. And for this episode, I know also how it is, it's a movie, 7 episodes. I'm at the episode 4. They need to wake up during this episode, so they're gonna have 2 episodes to fight the demon. So during the last episode, we're gonna talk with the demon, with Rengoku. We're gonna go on a new mission, to make the bridge between the season 2, this movie, and the season 3. Maybe something like that. And I'm not even talking about the things that I want to know for Inosuke, for his past. For Zenitsu, the fact that no one knows how great he is when he fights, no one saw him, I want them to saw that. I want Nezuko to talk, like I didn't talk about all of that, all of these things that I want and all, but clearly, just know that it's staying on the back of my mind when I'm watching Demon Slayer. It's still there. Like I'm not forgetting the guy who was bullying Zenitsu and the fact that it's important that we didn't see his face. Like I'm not forgetting neither the fact that the master, we don't know his real name, the fact that he's burnt like that, is he related to someone that we know, to Muzan? All of these theories, all of this stuff that I have on mind, the fact that he has a personal revenge against him, the fact that Muzan, he knew Tanjiro's dad, the fact that Tanjiro's dad, he was sick at the end of his life, a lot of questions, a lot of theories. I can't tell each of them each time in each intro, but they are all right there. I'm gonna stop this intro, let's go for this episode. Like always, if you want, I have my Patreon on which you can have these episodes earlier. I think that we have 5 episodes of advance, something like that. It's really a lot. Like for how I'm putting my schedule right now, it's like 2 or 3 weeks of advance, because of that, so it's a lot. And we've extended our full reaction part. Like, I'm wondering if for the last episode I'm not gonna put the full reaction part, but I put a lot of them already for Demon Slayer for the first season already, if you can be interested. It's the best way to support me, that's why I'm creating these advantages. If you don't want advantages and you want to support me, you have a direct donate link on the description. And if you want to support me but you can't help me, give me that support, that financial support, you can still support me by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. That for YouTube, it's only that which counts, the numbers. For me, it's more your comments, to be able to discuss with you guys on the comments. But, many ways to support me. Let's go for this episode 4. You need to wake up. All of you. All of you, you're gonna wake up right there? At least Tanjiro and Rengoku, they're gonna wake up right there. The other ones, maybe it's gonna take 1 more episode. That's my prediction. Not yourself. No! Lights nicely guiding you. Yes, such a pure art. He doesn't think that you're dangerous. They're trying to save you. What now? Inosuke? I found you! Zenitsu? You're gonna meet the real Zenitsu into that subconscious. He can fight! Huh? You have a psychopath into your subconscious? The fact that you could do that, he has to be so brave. It worked! It truly worked! You're alive, you're not hurt? Oh, I really didn't think that it would work. Wake them up. All of them. First, cut these things. Burned. No? I would have tried it. Good girl. What about Rengoku? Rengoku is already fighting, you know. She's awake. He's sick. That's why he wanted to have this dream. He's crying. It's to stop them, not to hurt them. Not again, not again, not again. She's alive, she's real. His art changed you? Kindness is always gonna win. That's the lesson. Come on, you can't blame yourself. Yes! Okay, that's a plan. Just you to fight lower one, you know, one of the 12? No! It was a torture! Convince yourself that you're doing something great if you want, but shut the fuck up. Your voice is annoying. How dare you? What? It's rage! I can't express it, but it's rage. You fucking fuck asshole. is that great. I know that it's supposed to have a dreamy voice, purpose and stuff like that, but no, it's annoying. You didn't know that he was right there? You're really on that train for another mission? That's how, okay, these demons, they can replace each other, and the other one was replaced. Wait, it's a blood demon art even if it's not using blood? Okay, I don't understand that. It's not gonna work. Try again, it's not gonna work. Each time. It's brave. Amazing! A nightmare to torture him. He was sleeping. Tanjiro! I mean, by himself. You want to see that also? Not only my face? Well, now you're insulting me. Like the hand, you know, that it can detach. How can you destroy an entire train with people inside? An entire train with people inside? And they are all giving you stress. No, Tanjiro, you didn't understand. It's not gonna help at all. You need to think about something else. Wake them up. You need to wake them up so they can escape. So you have only to deal with the train. Oh, Inosuke, you're gonna be able to fight with the train. He's gonna fight with the train. That's what he wants. Ah! Staying invisible to not be eaten by Inosuke. Okay, so Inosuke woke up, Tanjiro woke up, not Rengoku and Zenitsu, which means that we're gonna come back into their dreams, we're gonna see them fighting to wake up. Tanjiro, how you get out, you know, by killing yourself like that, you have to be so brave. I really didn't think that it would work. You saw it, I thought that it was insane to do that, but clearly you did it, and more than once, because he repeated it each time that that demon was trying to make him sleep. that was so well done, so brave, so clever and all. Tanjiro, I'm so amazed by it, and I truly thought also during that moment that he killed that demon by himself, even if that was such a strong demon. I know that, you know, he's lower one and all, but I really thought that he did it because he managed to find a solution for that dreamy thing. And in fact, no, he didn't. Like, that guy, like, he is the entire train, he's taking his power with the passengers, the 200 passengers right there. How can you fight a train with people inside? Inosuke is gonna be glad, like, he wanted to fight that train since a long time. That was a good thing, you know, the writers, what they did with that, to make that train, you know, like that for Inosuke. Now it's justifying the fact that he's gonna try to destroy that train, and maybe he's gonna do it better than Gildan wants, you know, maybe he's gonna find the solution to do it more than Gildan wants, because he already considers that train as an enemy, as something bad. That was a good call, you know, made by the writers to create something around it, even before us discovering that we would have an issue with the train itself. But passengers inside, you have to find a way to wake them up, so you can make the demon weaker, so maybe you can fight it, maybe to make the passengers escape. But I really think that already by waking them up, all of them, he can go weaker, so maybe he can't, you know, mix with the train anymore, something like that. The voice of that demon is so annoying. I'm sorry, I think that I said it a lot. I don't know if it was during this episode, during the last one, during both of them. But, you know, I know that he's talking like that, with that voice like that, la 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 la, only using that tone, because it's supposed to be a dreamy voice, like, oh, it's just annoying, you know, it's just, I want you to shut up. Clearly, that's why maybe also I thought that Tanjiro, he could have killed him just like that, just for him to shut the fuck up. Also because I thought, you know, of the fact that Rui, not Inosuke, not Zenitsu, not Tanjiro, they couldn't kill him, they were not strong enough, they were young demon slayers, and the fact that they trained with the breathing, you know, the concentration with the breathing and all, I thought that maybe it could be great for Tanjiro to kill that demon by himself, to become one of the Ashira, or at least to prove himself to the Ashira, you know, what the master said about the fact that when he's gonna kill one of the demons, one of the 12, he's gonna prove to everyone that him and Nezuko, they can do it, they are strong enough and all. So I think that it could be great for him to do it right there, maybe with that mission, with that train mission. And right there he was so much, you know, just by himself, just all alone, that I thought that it could have been so good. But no, it was not the case. That psychopath into Zenitsu's mind, I'm just thinking about it right now. Zenitsu really, something is not turning right, you know, into his mind. Like, something is going bad. That demon is truly awful. He looks great, he looks so great, but he's awful. And the fact, you know, at first he was justifying the fact to kill people like that, that's something great, because you're being killed, but you're into a sweet and beautiful dream, the one that you want. That's what these four, they wanted, to have their dreams and all being accomplished, to live into their dreams. So he was justifying the fact that it's okay to kill people because he's killing them, you know, into a good way. I was already thinking that it was torture to make people think that these dreams were the reality. But now that I know, in fact, that he's taking pleasure, you know, by torturing these people, by transforming their dreams into a nightmare, Oh, I was so full of rage during that moment that I couldn't find the words, to express it. And just I wanted to make fingers at my screen at that character because it's so awful to do that. I think that they represented well, on screen during the last episode and during this one also. The fact that you are fighting to wake up when you're into a dream, when you're into a nightmare, and you have the conscious that you are dreaming to wake you up, you have to fight it, and they represented that well with Tanjiro. I was wrong about my representation of the blood demon art because I thought that only Nezuko had it and Muzan also had it. That guy also is mastering a blood demon art, but it's not like the other ones. Like, I really thought for me that blood demon art, it's using blood. Like it's the case for Nezuko, I had that impression because when she used it fighting Rui, she was bleeding. When she used it right there, during the last episode for Tanjiro, she was bleeding, but that guy is not bleeding and is not using blood, into his art. So blood demon art, it doesn't mean that you have to use blood directly into your art, but also to make it work. I was wrong with that representation of it. It's not helping me with my theory about the fact that maybe the blood demon art, the fact that Nezuko is mastering it, it's what is making her unique, because if that demon is using it also, she's not so unique. And the fact that I thought that Muzan using it, Nezuko using it, maybe it's not a coincidence, and are related, are connected, there is something right there. I can't remember. Rui, when he was using his demon art, it was not blood demon art. I can't remember what he was saying during that moment, and I didn't pay attention to it, but I think that if he would have said blood demon art, I would have clicked, I would have been surprised by it, shocked. I was thinking maybe in fact it's all of the 12 who can use the blood demon art, and suddenly Nezuko, she can, so maybe she's one of the 12, or maybe she can be one, or maybe something like that. But no, it's not right. With Rui, it's a proof that it's not that. You didn't know that Tanjiro and Wanashira was right there. So you chose that train without thinking of them. You're glad that they are right there. So you really have a mission with that train. You took possession of that train to do what with it? The mission is not to take possession of that train, it's to do something with it. You have another mission. But I thought that Muzan, he only gave you that mission for Tanjiro and the Ashira, and to make a diversion with that train. That's my theory. I explained it in intro if you want to have my full explanation about it. I don't understand. His purpose, I don't have it. Yet. I'm gonna stop this video. I'm gonna watch... Normally I still have 3 episodes now to finish this season 2, this movie. Yes, 3 episodes, so I think that I'm gonna organize one session of binge watching for these 3 episodes to finish the movie, to finish the season like that on the same day. So I'm gonna see you on another day, so it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now, bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.